The Legend of Georgia McBride is set in my hometown of Panama City, Florida. It's about a young guy and his wife trying to make ends meet. He's a roofer who's out of work, and as a artistic avocation, he does an Elvis routine at a bar in town. And he's really good at it. And the bar is not doing so well, and it decides that it's going to become a gay bar. And through very clever plot machinations, he ends up becoming a drag queen. And he not only becomes a drag queen, he ends up becoming one of the best drag queens in the state of Florida. And he's not bad for a straight guy, you know? One of my favorite quotes from a writer is once Arthur Miller was asked if he was working on a new play, and his answer was probably, which I think is a pretty succinct and accurate response to that question. Yeah, the play had been brewing for a while without me really understanding that it was brewing, and when it popped into my head, it arrived fairly fully formed. I generally tend to write very funny tragedies when I start to write them, and generally what happens when I sit down to write a comedy, I freeze up and I'm like, oh my God, we need to write jokes. So with this one, I kind of learned to just treat it like it was Hamlet and then just let it be funny, which is sort of a nice little trick that I play on myself. What I've learned about writing comedies, this is the second flat-out comedy that I've ever written, is that honesty of storytelling, honesty and characterization will lead to some good jokes, and it will lead to some comic situations. But if I ever sought to be funny, I think that's probably when the good writing stops.